That is how we start Metal Night off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring in Illuminatus. Come on in here, guys.
Hello.
So rockin', love it. And hey, if your beverages are low, we got some shiners over there.
Oh, shiners. First time we've ever had it. It's good.
I was saying, you know, to be in a metal band, you either have to have really long hair or you have to be bald. Both are extremely sexy. So you guys make it work. I love it. I love it. So how'd you come together? How'd this band come to be?
I'm a bit winded. I'm sorry.
That's quite all right.
I'm slightly less winded, so I should start. Hugh and I went to school many moons ago in Dubai, in the UAE. Now, as is always the way in school, people get together, start forming bands, and we never really managed to have the chance to form a proper band and spend some proper time doing it. So later on, after Julio had spent some time with other bands in Abu Dhabi, just down the road, he moved back to Nottingham, where I was at university. And voila, we started off, and I happened to know Felix, who was a mighty fine drummer. He was about the only drummer that we knew at the time. He had a friend who had a friend who was a bass player.
Really wanted to get a band together. And, excuse me, I already knew John. John knew Felix, and it was just kind of like that. I always wanted to do it, you know, as a serious thing. I had to convince them to do that, but...
It was a difficult task to convince us.
So how long ago did all this happen? How long have you guys
about 5 years ago now.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've been going for a while. But
it definitely shows on stage.
Yeah, but we've changed so much since the beginning that it's kind of a new start for us. The last couple of years have been a brand new start, so it's kind of two bands in one, really.
So I hear you guys are coming out with your debut CD this year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Tell me a little bit about that and the songwriting process. How do you guys go through that as well?
Hopefully it'll be coming out in October, but we haven't managed to find a record label yet.
Eyes on the camera.
We've really, seriously, like we've literally sent out hundreds of CDs to record labels in the UK. Everybody's either turned us down or hasn't bothered to get back to us yet. So we're probably gonna put it out ourselves. You know, I mean, record labels are like travel agents now. Like they're becoming obsolete. So hopefully we'll be able to do it ourselves and see where that takes us. Songwriting process, really, we all have really different influences. But basically we write everything together. We sit in a room and play it until it's perfect. So we don't write that many songs, but we have no filler. What we like to think we don't.
It's all great material as far as we're concerned.
Yeah. So who are some of the musical influences, like all across the board? You said they're mostly different.
I mean, like Felix is into like Rammstein and Rage Against the Machine and stuff like that. My favourite bands are Pink Floyd and that kind of stuff. There's lots of Metallica in our sound, like, but also European stuff like Anathema and maybe stuff like Paradise Lost and bands that maybe are not so big in the States, but have influenced us over the years. And stuff like Faith No More, Pearl Jam, that kind of mainstream stuff as well.
Very cool. So how is the metal scene where you're from?
It's good. It's good. There's a lot of bands trying to do. You know, being seen bands like hardcore bands or grindcore bands or whatever, but it's good. It's lively for such a small country. Everything's so close together. There's a good scene.
Very cool. Well, going back to the whole record label thing, you guys have been able to get a lot of exposure without having to have a record label. Tell me a little bit how you've done that.
Working through the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically talking to the right people, and one big kind of. Big points for us is playing the Bristol Festival in the UK, which is quite a big kind of metal festival. It's one of the more independent ones rather than the big ones like Downlet Festival or what used to be Donington Festival. So that was the big kind of set for us, where we got on a big platform where we can get to a lot of people, and that was kind of one of the turning points
but also
for us.
I think it's very important to mention that as an independent band, you have to work, and you have to, like Felix does a lot of work on the internet for us. And
huge amount.
Famecast is an example. Like if you put the work in as an independent band, you can make anything happen. You just got to work. You can't rely on people to do it for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way anymore.
Exactly. Well, how do you feel about that whole internet revolution thing?
I think it's great. Like what I said before, like record labels becoming like travel agents. You just do it yourself. Seriously, I mean, I know it's not going to do me any favors with the labels, but like it's going to come to the point. I mean, like there's big bands like Nine Inch Nails that are doing that now. You know, putting stuff themselves and just going like that to the record industry, and maybe that's what's needed to make it, you know, to have a change, and maybe the priorities need to change a little bit.
Have you ever thought about maybe starting your own label?
Yes, we have, but we haven't got any money. But of course, we may do next week.
So, leading to the next question, if you win and you become the Phenom, what are you guys planning on doing with that $10,000?
We're going to start a record label and sign all the bands that have played tonight.
Yeah, they're fantastic, right? It's good stuff.
Some great bands here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's really cool to meet everyone. It's, Austin is an amazing place.
Yeah. So is this your first trip?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Felix has been to Austin before, but this is the first time we've been out of the country as a band. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
And we went on 6th Street last night.
It's been a good time.
That's a crazy time.
We had a good time.
Spent $200 on tequila and like.
24 hours travelling for $200 worth of tequila and 15 minutes worth of show, and it was worth every single second we sat on that plane.
Definitely, man. Yeah.
It's been brilliant.
It was fantastic. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you
because
very much.
it's definitely a great way to start off the night. So
Oh, yes.
Really
loved
good.
it.
Yeah, it's
Good
been really
stuff.
good. Everyone's treated us so well here as well. It's been an amazing. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic experience.
Well, enjoy your Shiner, enjoy your Tito's or water. For
No, we haven't
those
moved to the
who-
vodka yet.
We can help ourselves.
That could definitely be a little dangerous. Well, good job tonight, you guys. And do you have like an EP or stuff out there that you're passing?
Yeah,
Good stuff, you guys. Illuminatus joining us back here. Yeah. Check it out. So, is there? Do you guys have on the Famecast as well? Do you have a website that people can go to on your backstage?
and they can download our songs and watch our videos and stuff like that on there. So.
Very cool. So, you guys, if you enjoyed Illuminatus, go visit them on the backstage, vote for them, and go to their website, pick up their stuff.
Hopefully we'll be back.
Yeah.
In Austin, that is.
Yay! All right. Well, good job tonight, you
Thank you.
guys, and good luck this week.